Newcastle United versus Sunderland. The unstoppable force against the immovable object? Not the case with these two. Previously considered a serious contender for Champions League football, the Newcastle we see now have been on a poor run of form for quite a stretch, losing their last three games prior to the win against Fulham, against Wigan Athletic, Manchester City, and Benfica in the Europa League, as well as any Champions League football hopes, as they sit perilously just 5 points above the drop zone. They left it rather late to get all 3 points, but they won in the end. What remains to be seen, though, is if they can repeat the performance again at home against Sunderland. Papas Cisse will also look to do an encore of his own, but it shouldn't take him multiple opportunities to score like it did against Fulham. What he lacks at such a young age is composure, and if he can be composed when presented the chance, he could easily set up or score himself to put Newcastle in the driver's seat. All that is necessary in front of goal to be able to score goals or to be able to assist his goal is composure. If you don't have composure to pick out the pass or make the easy to get the easy assist or to make the right decision to give your side a goal, then basically you do not fit the central. You don't exactly fit the mold of a natural born striker. Now, on the other hand, for Sunderland, they have lost 3 of their 5 games, currently on a 2-game losing streak, and have not won a game since their 3-2 win against Wigan in January, I think. With their main points and Stephen Fletcher having been announced long ago to be out for the rest of the season, Sunderland has shown to collapse in front of goal, but have been respectable in front of defense. I'll give them that. However, with that said, Sunderland will need to find someone to pick up the slack and start scoring, because if Sunderland lose today and Wigan win or even draw in their next match, we could easily see Sunderland joining QPR and Reading in the relegation zone. This is a must-win game for them. They need to get all 3 points if they have any chance for survival. Or they could easily just pull Reading, as a couple of other teams have done, and as Reading themselves have done. Even if we saw a draw the only other time early in the season we saw these teams play against each other, I predict at least one goal will be enough to kill the game. Possibly a stoppage time winner in favor of the host, as I predict that they will do a repeat of what they did to Fulham tomorrow against Sunderland. Final scoreline at the end of the game, I predict Newcastle 1, Sunderland 0. Manchester United versus Stoke City. Expect a little bias with this because I am a Man United fan. Manchester United have been disappointing in the last 2 games. They lost in my opinion. And here are 3 reasons why. Number 1, in defense. We don't exactly have any rocks that are able to prevent the opposition from penetrating easily. With the possibility of Rio Ferdinand leaving in the summer and Emmanuel Vidic being rather injury prone, Alex Ferguson will need to splash some cash to bring a young and talented centre back to help resolve the issue. I've read somewhere that he is planning to splash for a centre back to bring in, which is good news because we need some help in that regard. We have good players in this position, young players like Phil Jones and Johnny Evans, but they will need help because they can easily get isolated on the counterattacks against the opposition. The second reason is the midfield. Not too many complaints here, I'll admit. We got some fluid passes and instigators like Michael Carrick, Tom Cleverley, Ryan Giggs, and Nani. But with Giggsy inevitably slowly entering the final chapters of a storied career, Nani and Tom Cleverley being underused, and Carrick getting little support at times, there will also be a need for a player from the team to spark some life in this area. Shinji Kagawa, that's your cue. And the third reason, we are is in attack. We're the most solid in this area. Case in point, the striking partnership of Wayne Rooney and Robin Van Persie. But Rooney being unavailable and Van Persie with being on a, let's face it, a cold streak, Danny Welbeck and Javier Hernandez will need to step up. We also need a goal scoring resource because we cannot rely on own goals to always get results. I remember the last couple of matches, the way we won was because of an own goal. Actually, in I remember in a match against Sunderland when we beat Sunderland because Bramble scored an own goal, and in the Manchester City Derby match, we equalized through an own goal by Vincent Company. uh, I didn't wish really to get into that derby. It really pissed me off that we lost a good performance from the players. I felt like we could do better. Manchester City always tough to play against them. I really felt after we equalized that we could really actually go for it and pick up the 3 points, but unfortunately weren't able to, so we lost, and that really pisses me off because I'm a very avid Manchester United supporter. Always feels good to win against Manchester City. Sadly, we could not do it. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it next time. Nonetheless, on Stoke City's end, Stoke City have not been up to par at all for the past 2 months, basically. Their last victory came in February against Reading. From since then, they have only amassed 1 point from their last 5 matches, losing 4 of them against West Ham United, Newcastle, Everton, and Aston Villa in that notable 3-1 victory Villa had away from home. And the only point they got was at home in a 0-0 draw with West Bromwich Albion. Stoke seem to possess the same problem Sunderland have. They have a good defense, but they have an issue with scoring. They will need to find someone to start showing them some initiative, otherwise, 3 point gap between them and the relegation code should just easily disintegrate. I'm not being biased here. I was biased only when speaking Manchester United, but right now I'm gonna be biased. I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna be fair when I say I just don't see Stoke winning this match. I mean, they might get a goal. Don't get me wrong. They might score, but I don't really see it that much. I feel of Stoke as a very solid team, but I may not be a supporter of them, but I've been disappointed about how their season is going. They're a very good team, and I would not want to see them relegated in all fairness to them. And in all fairness to them, no disrespect to Stoke, but I can't see them any virtual possibility of them winning this game. Thus, I and Manchester United will probably have to scrap to score some goals, but I know that they can do it. So I'm predicting a 2-0 or even a maybe a possibility of 3-0 victory to Manchester United as they regain their 15-point lead. No, it won't be like it won't. Stoke City will not just roll over. They will definitely put up a fight, but I think those goals would probably even come in the second half. And I'm pretty sure they'll come in an inevitable time for Stoke. But in all reality, I can't see Stoke winning this game. No offense to them, solid team, but I don't think this will be tomorrow. I don't think Sunday will be their day. So yeah, those are my predictions for the matches on Sunday. I hope we enjoy them, and as always, like, subscribe, comment your predictions, and right now here in my home, here in the Czech Republic, right now it's 3 o'clock. In an hour or so, the matches I made predictions for yesterday should start in an hour or so. So yeah, I'll be going to watch them. I'll be seeing if my predictions were true, what will happen in the game. So yeah, and make sure to stay tuned for the video tomorrow. They'll make prediction for the match on Monday. I think it is Monday. I'm pretty sure it is Monday. Yeah, no, apologies. My apologies. It's going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to make a video on Sunday for the match on Tuesday between Arsenal and Everton. Unfortunately, I will probably not be able to make the video on Monday, so I'll try to make it Sunday because I'll probably be stacked with work. Because as we all know, the school year always gets hectic towards the last couple of months, just like the Premier League. So yeah, enough my babbling. I'm talking about school, and I should be talking about soccer. Nonetheless, comment your predictions Like, subscribe, it always helps, Uh, favorite if you want. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. This is Gameboy 0012 saying peace, and I'll see you all tomorrow.